Someday you can feel something.
It's the Feel Better Challenge live on the Renee, Allen, and Friends Show. I'm Ms.Paula, and it's time to check your chi. So, there's a whole lot of shaking, moving and shaking going on the Feel Better Challenge this evening on this live segment. So what's all the shaking about? Letting go. Letting go of energy that you're holding in your body. Yes, in your physical body. It needs to be released. It needs to be let go. It's no longer serving your highest version of yourself. It's keeping you from moving forward, from finding happiness and love, and from having good health. So we want to move and shake on this segment tonight. So what's important about moving and shaking? What's important is that you do it immediately. You do it right when a stressful event happens. Don't wait. You're in the car driving to work. Somebody pulls in front of you. Don't tense up. Let go. Shake it off. It's not worth it. You have other things to do that are more important. You have other stresses to manage. So try to remember to let go immediately, daily, of the little stresses and annoyances that happen throughout the day. Remember, you bring this into your body. You don't want to keep it there. It will cause dis-ease, distress, disorder. And it may even stop you from moving forward and moving on with your life and letting love in, which is what we're going to talk about in a minute. So, here's how you do it. There are 4 directions that I recommend that you can experiment with in order to do the shaking self-care practice. One is horizontal, just shake side to side, let your head rock side to side. You can go forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and shake it off that way. You can go a circular motion, clockwise, counterclockwise, in your hips or anywhere in your body, and you can undulate. A nice deep wave-like motion that goes through the body. Or you can do them all. You can do it slow, or you can do it fast. The main thing is to do it right away when the stress happens, when the stressful event occurs, in a meeting, in a conversation with a friend or family member. So let's do it. We're going to get our shake on, and we're just going to do it as a practice right now. You can also hold that intention, an intention to let something specific go that you're dealing with, that you can't quite seem to get out of your system. You can start to practice shaking it off, and you'll find that your system will begin to respond automatically and say, I can do this. I can shake it off, and it's not going to make me sick. It's not going to make me feel bad. And then you're going to feel better.
So let's do it. Shake the shoulders. Shake it.
Come on, shake with me. Take a nice deep breath and shake. And shake your shoulders. And shake your hands. Shake it up through the air. You know, you've been typing and keyboarding all day and on the phone and posting on Facebook. You got to shake all of that off. Shake it. Get it out of your body. Shake it off. 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 Smile while you're doing it. And breathe deeper while you're doing it. And then take a pause. And this is one of the most important parts. Because now you want to feel the release. You want to feel the little gentle movements in your body, and maybe ever so subtle. And you want to breathe in to those feelings. Now you're working from the inside out. And you're allowing your natural healing system to do what it does best. To bring you back into center. To bring you back into focus. To let go. So you can let love in. And then be still for just a moment. And bless yourself. Blessed be. Take a nice deep breath. And take a moment to bless yourself. This is self-love in action. Take another nice deep breath. And through the nose and out through the mouth. And say, blessed be. And bless yourself. Feel the release. And then repeat. It's not done the first time. You can just repeat until you feel better. Until you have that sense of release. And you can notice that you can feel better on your own, in your own time, in your own space, in your own place, with your own approach to self-love. This is the Feel Better Challenge. I'm Paula Potts, and guess what? We have a special guest tonight. on this special edition of the Feel Better Challenge. We're not just letting go of stress, we're letting go of all kinds of interference so we can really let love in. So I want to take a pause for the cause so I can welcome my special guest, my one and only, my love, my wonderful husband, Mr. Edward Earl Smith. Welcome back to this special edition of the Feel Better Challenge live on the Renee, Allen and Friends show. I'm here with my hubby, Edward Earl Smith.
That's me.
Yeah. And we're here to tell you how you can let go and let love in. And so we're going to share our personal story, how we let go of past traumas and dramas and even grief and found love, true love again. And now, we's married now. My story is marriage for me was a real challenge, okay? Divorced, married, and divorced 3 times. Suffered much battery and abuse, rejection because of my invisible disabilities. I said never, ever again would I get married. Matter of fact, I wasn't even going to be in a relationship. For 10 years, I didn't even date. And then one day, I had an awakening, and I said, you know, Paula, as our friend said a minute ago, you might just live, so you might want to look into the future. You might want to see 15, 20 years down the line, and you might need to change a few things. So I did, and love walked in. My husband, on the other hand, has another story that I think is equally as important to our listening audience about what you may need to let go of, how you may need to plan to let go and let love in. Edward?
I am a widow with a 55-year marriage, and then she left me. And for a long while, I didn't really know exactly what I was going to be doing. And I could have easily sunk into despair, but my family supported me in what my wife and I had agreed on. This is something that's very important for you folks out there who are married or who are in a relationship, to discuss with one another what you want to have happen. What's the best joy, what's the best happiness that you want for them. And you need to come to an understanding that if one of you does pass away, life still must go on. And you must also have, and this is very, very important, the support of your family. So when you discuss this future possibility, and you know it's coming, you need to discuss that and make everyone in your family aware that tomorrow holds all kinds of promises.
Yes, the promises of God. And Edward was so fortunate that he and Anne had made an agreement then when they would move on. And even his children were there to support him so that he would not spend the next couple of years or the rest of his life just grieving, that he could move on and find love again. So he was able to let go because he had planned to let go. And it worked for him in the final analysis. So do your planning about your future at any age, because we don't know how long any of us might be here. In my case, I had a lot of trauma and dramas to get rid of, to get out of my system. So I sought help when I had that awakening. I spent almost 2 years planning to let love in. And boy, did I hit the jackpot. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't feel better if I tried. So I encourage you to let go of what may be holding you back. You may need to change your attitude, your belief system. Trust me, I had to change many, many things in order to let go of what was holding me back, of all of my fears. In my marriage vows, my last word was, thank you, Jesus, I am not afraid. Anything else you want to say, honey?
Oh, it's been a wonderful adventure, and I recommend it for anyone who is looking to further their joy, their happiness, and their life. Go for it. Don't wait, don't hesitate. It's out there for you. You just gotta go get it.
And on that note, we invite you to feel better every day, every moment, every hour. Feel better with yourself. Learn to check your chi on a regular, to shake it off when it's no longer serving your highest version of yourself. And if you practice letting go of the small things on a daily basis, then you will gradually be able to let go of bigger things and deeper things that you thought you would never overcome. Trust me, I've been there, and that's another version of the Feel Better Challenge. On another day, I'm going to really lay the story out there for you. So come on back and join us next month when we return for the next segment of the Feel Better Challenge, and let love in. We know how it's done.
Healing